What's up too? Yo, so we are here today once again in the car. Alright, and I got a list for y'all. Alright, and guess what type of list it is? It's a dieting hack list. Swaps to make dieting easier. Alright. I just want to say this in the start before I get into the list that there is no good or bad food, and in order to be dieting, by definition, to lose fat with the goal, you have to be in a calorie deficit. However way you decide to do that, preference wise, whether it be keto, carb, whatever, at the end of the day, calories above all, as always. Y'all already know. So all right, we're gonna get into this video right now, and we is gonna start with a list. Number 15, okay? We got 15, starting from number 15 all the way to the best, all right, in my personal opinion, out of the ways that I implemented it into my way of eating in a calorie deficit, because that's what the goal is at the moment, all right? Currently, we are dieting. It's about day 2 of the diet, being good, going strong, and more details in another video for another day. So, number 15, right now, we got Jell-Os and puddings, couple, that's kind of a snacky item right there, okay? So, I got something for y'all. Sugar-free, keywords right there. You guys are gonna see that in future throughout this video, okay? Sugar-free, lower calorie, not to demonize sugar, but the fact is that if you have a full sugar product compared to a sugar-free version that is 90% the same flavor, you're gonna get the lower calories in a sugar-free version, all right? All right, so sugar-free pudding, whether it be chocolate, vanilla pudding, actual, those type of flavors, or like Jell-Os, whether it be strawberry, orange, whatever. Sugar-free pudding compared to regular pudding, okay? It's about, for regular pudding, it's coming in at a total of 70 calories for a little cup, okay? Sugar-free version, coming at 5 to 10 calories, all right? 5 to 10, and that's actually for the Jell-O. Pudding is in the same ballpark, okay? Anywhere from 5 calories to 30 calories. The whole grand scheme of everything is that it is a lower calorie alternative to help dieting be easier and stay within your calorie deficit. All right, so making a swap just like that can decrease it about 60 to 65 calories, 60 to 80 calories, okay? So that's number 15 right there. Number 14, we got mayo, okay? Mayo is a fat source. People put it on sandwiches, really common, all right? Full fat mayo, 1 tablespoon of full fat mayo is 100 calories, all right? Easy swap. Swap it to the light version, which I like that word. It's just funny when you understand all these things, but just the word light, L-I-T-E, you already know, okay? Light version for the same 1 tablespoon worth mayonnaise, we getting in at 35 calories. Spread that on your sandwich just as much as you would the regular, but you could be in a calorie deficit. Next one on the list, we got tortillas. Flatbreads, tortillas, whoever it may be, they're all pretty similar as far as what they're used for. But tortillas, okay, full on flour tortillas specifically, okay? 1 medium-sized flour tortilla comes in at 140 calories, okay? Little swap for you guys. They have the same size tortilla within that same section of the store. They have a low carb option, okay? Again, carbs are not bad, but we are looking for the substitutions to make a calorie deficit easier. So a low carb option, being the same size of the regular flour tortilla, is gonna come in at 45 calories, okay? For a medium to a medium comparison. A medium flour tortilla to a medium low carb tortilla. 140 calories to 45 calories. That is a 95 calorie difference, okay? These little things, they add up. Depending on how much you're utilizing these specific things, you will begin to see how much they will add up and how much they could benefit you to be in a calorie deficit, all right? So next one on the list, we got popcorn, all right? Popcorn currently for me is a staple in being within my calorie numbers, because specifically I have been put on to by a YouTuber named Greg Doucette about Smart Pop popcorn. I have the smaller snack size bags, but I eat 2 of those bags every night, and I get a full-on bowl. The volume of that for just 200 calories is crazy, all right? And if y'all don't know about it, y'all definitely gotta check that out. So the comparison we're making here is from the infamous, okay? And I know y'all know about it if y'all trying to ever lose weight, Skinny Pop. Skinny Pop popcorn, okay? Big letters, skinny on the word. Anyways, that is coming in for around 4 cups worth of Skinny Pop. It's 150 calories, okay? In my brand that I just put y'all on to, Smart Pop popcorn, for the same around 4 calories, we're coming in at 120 calories, okay? It might not sound too drastic of a difference, okay? But you got to think of this in the idea of popcorn, similar to chips, which we're going to get into later. It's the fact that it can be easily overeaten, all right? So putting your best foot forward, you're going to be benefited by making a smarter choice of the lower calorie option. So right there, I'm going to put these pictures up as I'm talking about them. And Smart Pot popcorn is a calorie hack, low calorie hack. Next one on the list is milks, all right? Okay, yes, moo milk, yep, from the cow. Now, once again, we're not demonizing nothing around here, but to stay in a calorie deficit, make life easier in a calorie deficit, we gotta make these swaps. They're really crucial, okay? So, we got regular milk. 1 cup of 2% milk comes in at 123 calories, all right? Now, for those of you that are used to milk, this is gonna be a little bit of a palate change for y'all, but a swap to unsweetened cashew milk, my preferred, all right? They have also unsweetened almond milk. My preferred is unsweetened cashew milk. Literally, less than half of the calories for the same cup's worth of regular milk. Okay, so the comparison was 2% milk, now to unsweetened cashew milk. 1 cup of unsweetened cashew milk is 25 calories. You could drink 2 cups, 3 cups if you had to, and you still would come in at less total calories than you of drinking the regular 2% milk for 1 cup's worth, okay? You guys are picking it up. Swaps make calorie deficit even easier to stick to. Sustainability, keyword right there, all right? Next one we got, okay, this is a little swap regarding fruits, all right? Now, for me, my staple fruits, because I love all fruits, everything. Eat your greens, eat your fruits, they're good for you, okay? Don't be afraid of them. Don't be afraid of fructose, all that. That's bogus. Anyways, the fact is that I love fruits, but in particular, when you're dieting, okay, fruits, if you have a love for them, you can find lower calorie options compared to higher calorie options. So the comparison I have here for y'all today is a comparison of 100 grams of a banana to 100 grams of strawberries, okay? Pretty much all berries are gonna be the most low calorie fruit option, whether it be black, red, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, whatever, okay? But banana comparison right here, okay? 100 grams of banana comes in at 87 calories, all right? 100 grams of strawberries, guess what it comes at? It just comes in at 32 calories, okay? You could eat 200 grams of strawberries for less calories than 100 grams of banana. Make calorie deficit easier for y'all, okay? Next one, we got not necessarily a food, but what I like to think of it as free serving food options compared to pre-portioned food options, all right? I like to think of a bag of chips when I bring this up, okay? Free serving, okay? Let's say you got a full-on, it could be party size, whatever it may be, okay? Or let's just say a standard bag of nacho cheese Doritos, all right? Okay, pretty standard size, okay? The thing is that is a bag that originally is supposed to be made into like 12 serving sizes, okay? That whole bag, all right? But it is very difficult once you pop that bag open to stay within a reasonable range of regular serving sizes if you're just grabbing and going, okay? It is very hard. No matter how much willpower anybody might have, foods are very tasty and they're made to be tasty, okay? The whole intention behind the makers of these foods are to get you to love their product, okay? So, with that being said, Dorito chips, nacho cheese flavor, right? The whole bag, all right? Not the small serving size, I'm talking about the whole bag. Comes in, okay, at 1,326 calories, okay? 1,326 calories. Now, the comparison that I have here is a free serving, being the whole Dorito bag chip, the whole bag of chips, right? Now, compared to a pre-portioned serving, okay? Let's say like a little party size bag, miniature, right? But same nacho Dorito chips, okay? Because we don't demonize foods around here. Enjoy your chips, okay? You can have your cake and eat it too, all right? Y'all know what I'm saying. Anyways, back to the thing, pre-portioned size. Chips is chips, yeah. But a little bag, you don't eat anything outside of that bag. Now, it's a different story if you grab another bag of that pre-portioned size, but I'm just saying within that pre-portioned package, completely different calories. The whole load is different, all right? So for one of those pre-packaged portions, all right, we got 150 calories. I don't even think I need to tell y'all the difference between those two, but that is a whole lot of calories right there. That is about 1,000+ calorie difference, okay? Pre-portion, it helps. It helps whether you're dieting, whether you're not dieting, whether you're maintaining, gaining, bulking, whatever. Well, bulking is different. Basically, if you're bulking, everything I'm telling you to swap downwards, you swap upwards, okay? So eat the higher calories if your particular goal is to bulk. Put on some size, you need a calorie surplus. Back to the subject though. That's my comparison. That's comparison number 9 right there, okay? Number 8 coming in. This one, I don't want y'all to skew the meaning behind this. Eggs, all right? Whole eggs to egg whites. Me personally, I cannot even stress. I think whole eggs are one of the most nutritious things. They are filled with so many vitamins, so many nutrients, all right? Now, we're talking about calorie deficit though. Talking about swaps to make calorie deficit easier. So don't take me out of context, but whole eggs, swap to egg whites, okay? One whole egg, one whole large egg is 70 calories, all right? It has 6 grams of fat and 5 grams of protein, all right? Within that 70 calories. Now, for the same 5 grams of protein, in egg whites, it comes in at 30 calories, okay? 30. That's a big difference, especially if you can utilize that in a way that allows you to eat some other foods that you enjoy more, okay? It's all about a budget here, okay? Calorie deficit, if you got a calorie number you're trying to stay below, being your maintenance, calorie deficit by definition, you can now, eating lower calorie options, indulge somewhere else in the day, still within your calorie budget, okay? That's what the point of these swaps are, to make life easier, life more manageable, okay? So you can stick to the plan, all right? That was number 8. Number 7, fatty meats, okay? Now, a lot of people might not know this off the top of their head, but I'm pretty familiar. Like 93.7 meat, like percent fat, is my go-to, okay? Whether it be turkey, beef, you know, chicken for the most part, whether it be breast or tenderloin, skinless, is gonna be lean, okay? But talking about more so like the beef and the turkey, 93/7% leanness is my go-to. That is what I consider reasonably priced, and also a leaner cut of meat than what you would also notice in the same section, 80/20%. That, although those little numbers are actually the percentage of like fat within that product of meat, okay? That protein source, okay? So the comparison here is fatty cuts of meat to leaner cuts of meat. For the same serving size worth, okay? 80/20 ground beef to 93.7 ground beef is a comparison here, okay? It is going to be coming in for 80/20 ground beef, 290 calories for 4 ounces, typical serving size of a protein source, okay? 290 calories. Yes, that is a lot, okay? That is one of the ones that are up there on this list. Now, for the same 4 ounces in 93.7 ground beef, we're coming in at 170 calories. You setting yourself up right, okay? Number 1, the leaner cut of meat is going to be higher in protein, lower in fat, therefore being lower in calories. And the fattier cut of meat obviously is going to be higher in calories and higher in fat, reflecting the higher calorie, okay? So that is a swap for y'all right there, okay? Now we got number 6, peanut butter. Peanut butter is one of my favorites, okay? And coming out of this lean bulk or bulk, whatever you like to call it, I call it a lean bulk. But I was eating peanut butter, you know, as a tool to get my calories up there, because that is what it does. It gets those calories up there, okay? With not a lot of volume. You don't necessarily have to eat a whole lot of peanut butter to get about 300 calories worth, okay? Easy, all right? It makes bulking cake, because the thing is, you know, first of all, it tastes good, obviously. You know, most of these stuff that are higher in calories, don't get me wrong now, okay? These un-diet friendly, let's say higher calorie foods, are going to be tastier, okay? But you know, within the context of a diet, okay, it ain't gonna be rainbows and sunshine, you know, 100% of the time, all right? It is gonna be some, you know, some swaps, some, you know, giving up of the full flavor, all right? But these lower calorie alternatives get you to where you want to be, get you that body composition you want to have. So sacrifices must be made in the context of a diet, but you're also not sacrificing full flavor, okay? I honestly would say most of these swaps come about to 70 to 80% of the real deal, all right? That being said, peanut butter, okay? 2 tablespoons of peanut butter is 180 calories, okay? Last time I checked, when I was a little old thing over there, like, you know, maybe 5-6 years back, like, I used to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I did not look at what I was spreading, all right? I did not think twice about how much of a glop I had on my butter knife, all right? The fact is that it gets those calories up there. For the same 2 tablespoons worth, if you make a swap to powdered peanut butter, some of you might know it as PB Fit, okay? For the same 2 tablespoons worth is 50 calories. And guess what? As you know, essential protein is still the same within both of those. 180 calorie serving is about 6 to 7 grams of protein, and a 50 calorie serving of PB Fit powdered peanut butter is 6 to 7 grams of protein, all right? Put your best foot forward. You already know that one is a banger, okay? I'm telling you, peanut butter can do a lot for you in a diet. Powdered, that is, all right? Number 5 on the list, we got shredded cheese, okay? whether it be cheese slices, cheese squares, shredded cheese, whatever it may be. Okay, all preference. But the thing is, I'm talking specifically about shredded cheese example comparison for y'all today. Shredded cheese, okay, full fat. Comparing full fat to fat-free, low fat. Well, fat-free in this case. But shredded cheese, full fat, okay, 28 grams worth. Just so you know, a little hint, a little tip for y'all. 28 grams is 1 ounce. Okay, if y'all never knew that, y'all welcome. All right, so 28 grams or 1 ounce of full fat shredded cheese comes in at 110 calories. Okay, cheese is a protein, but also a fat source. It's both. All right, but full fat cheese, therefore being higher in fat, 110 calories because it has a high fat content. All right, comparison right here for y'all is fat-free shredded cheese. My go-tos, I make my flatbread pizza. Y'all might see it on my Instagram. Y'all gonna go check that out. I put helpful content on there. But fat-free shredded mozzarella, fat-free shredded cheddar comes in for the same 28 grams / 1 ounce. You learned that. Comes in at 45 calories. And guess what? It has more protein than the same 28 grams of the full fat cheese. A little thing that you might see here is that when it comes to like the protein sources, whether it be the fattier cut of meat switching to the leaner cut of meat, or the fattier cheese to the low fat cheese, the thing is that pretty much leaner, lower fat is gonna be up there in protein, and that's what we want when we dieting. Protein is essential when dieting. Okay, it's gonna preserve that muscle mass on your body frame while you're losing that fat. All right, you want to eat a gram of protein per pound of body weight. Okay, obviously this is dependent on how much overweight you are, but let's just say if you're, let's say 50 pounds overweight, obviously let's say 50 pounds overweight, example, you are 250 pounds, okay, and you are 50 pounds overweight, therefore your good body weight, you know, your optimal health body weight is around 200. While you're dieting, I strongly recommend to maintain that muscle mass while you're in a calorie deficit, eat 200 grams of protein every day. Okay, so let's say if you're drastically overweight, you want to eat basically your goal body weight in protein. For me, I'm not that much overweight, so typically I eat pretty similar to what my weight is now, which is like 160 to 170 grams of protein a day on the regular. Okay, no excuses about that. Every day. Everything else comes second. Protein is number 1. All right, so that was number 5 on the list. Okay, we got number 4 right here. We got pepperoni. Okay, as you heard a little bit earlier, I make my flatbread pizza, and that pizza is fire. Okay, if you don't see it on my Instagram, go look at my Instagram, because that thing is a thing of beauty right there. But that's making my dieting whole process even easier. But besides the point, pepperoni, I love putting it on there, but specifically, I'm not putting regular old pepperoni on there. I'm not putting the full fat. Remember that key word here, okay? Full fat compared to low fat. All right, fat is higher in calories. So full fat pepperonis, 28 gram serving, okay, comes in at 130 calories. Comparison for y'all, turkey pepperonis, literally no difference in taste. I'm talking about this one's on the T, no difference in taste. Ever since I made this swap, I do not realize why I never made it earlier, because turkey pepperoni, literally for the same 28 grams worth, it is 70 calories. Turkey pepperoni, okay? Look for that in your grocery store. I'm telling you, that is a game changer, okay? 70 calories for the same serving size. On a pizza, or whatever you might choose to use it, is fire, all right? Number 3, we got juice. Whether it be juices, Gatorades, whatever, you know, you like and all that stuff. Liquid calories, okay? I'm not big on drinking my calories, because if I'm in a dieting phase specifically, I want to utilize everything in my budget as actual food calories, because I'm gonna be more satiated, more satisfied with that in my actual stomach. I don't know about you, but drinking 100 calories of a liquid on a diet is not gonna fill me up as 100 calories, for example, of some vegetables, all right? Drinking 100 calories of a liquid is gonna still leave me feeling like I didn't even have nothing. Like, it's like breathing, like it's in and it's out. That's it, done for. Okay, so the main point is that liquid calories right here, okay? So comparison for y'all, juice, okay? We comparing a regular lemonade to a diet version of lemonade, okay? And this could be used in any specific, you know, name brand of juice or a drink that you like. They most likely have a diet version of it. You just gotta look for it. So we got lemonade, full on, you know, the good stuff, lemonade, sugar, all that stuff, all right? You know, a lot of flavor up in there, but guess what? 1 cup, 8 ounces worth, comes in at 110 calories, okay? We don't demonize foods around here, but 110 calories of liquid? Yeah, I'm not rocking with that, all right? So, lower calorie option, we got 0 sugar lemonade, okay? Yes, they use artificial sweeteners. Who gives a crap, okay? Artificial sweeteners, whether it be sucralose, stevia, you know, aspartame, who gives a crap, okay? Don't be afraid of it. It's not gonna kill you. Besides all that bogusness that's in the air, all right? Get with it, all right? Anyways, 0 sugar lemonade, 0 calories, okay? For the same 8-ounce cup. Like literally the jug, if y'all check it out, okay? And this is, the one that I particularly drink is actually by Minute Maid. I saw it at my grocery store. They also got a fruit punch, 0 sugar fruit punch, okay? For the same 8 ounces, I believe the fruit punch is actually 5 calories per 8 ounces. But the lemonade is 0 calories per 8 ounces. All right, obviously there is nothing in the world that's 0 calories. If you're consuming it, it's not 0 calories if it's from like an actual food item. All right, but it's pretty darn close to 0. It's pretty much, you know, not gonna do you any bad, any negative when you're in the dieting phase. So literally, the swap of full-on sugar juice to 0 diet, lower calorie options, that's gonna get you all right. All right, so yeah, number 2 on the list, okay? We have rice, brown rice, okay? I said brown rice specifically because a lot of people demonize white rice, but brown rice, first of all, I'm not with that. Don't demonize no foods, okay? Whether it be white, brown, black, orange, purple, green, rainbow, I don't care, okay? Rice is rice. The fact is, at the end of the day, calories are above all. And with that being known, rice can get high in calories if you eat too much of it. So, with the comparison of brown rice, right here for y'all, we have 1 cup of brown rice is 150 calories. All right, comparison over here, we got cauliflower rice. Okay, if y'all know, cauliflower is a vegetable, but it can be, you know, grounded up and like really chopped finely to made to, you know, look like rice. All right, cauliflower rice being the name. For 1 cup of cauliflower rice, 62 calories, 62 compared to 150. That is 93 calorie difference. All right, that's gonna get you all right. All right, let me tell you, nothing is wrong with rice. If you could fit rice within your calories and at the end of the day feel satisfied and not feel ravenously hungry, by all means, go ahead, all right? And the same goes for any of these foods on the list. If you could fit it within your calorie budget in a calorie deficit, if losing weight is your goal, you know, go ahead. If you enjoy it, do it. Live life, okay? The fact is that you got to separate your goals from your wants, like, you know, in the moment wants, you know? Short-term satisfaction is not gonna supersede long-term satisfaction. So you gotta separate the two, all right? Anyways, last comparison of the day, we got oils and butters compared to using cooking spray while cooking, all right? So there's a couple, you know, scenarios where you would do, like, use this stuff, okay? People might use olive oil as a salad dressing, all right? Because that is something that I was introduced to when I was younger. And, you know, people assume that is a healthier option. Whether it be, you know, olive oil, whether it be like blue cheese, ranch, whatever, okay? That is a fat source. Olive oil is a fat source, ranch is a fat source, blue cheese is a fat source, therefore being high in calories, all right? You can live without it because necessarily it is high in calories, and if dieting is your goal, it is not gonna set you up right if you just, you know, eyeball it, bam. Easy 300 calories right there. Turn some lettuce into a full-on Big Mac, okay? Dry lettuce, real quick, eyeball. You got a Big Mac in front of you now, bam, magic, all right? Anyways, that's one scenario. Other scenario is using it in your pan as you're cooking, whether it be olive oil, any oil, or butter, okay? Like glaze in the pan with that. You know, some people specifically use butter for a butter flavor, but the fact is that butter is adding additional calories to whatever you have in that pan cooking, all right? Let me tell you, since I've been getting into the whole fitness thing, I'm starting to realize, you know, I track my calories using MyFitnessPal, which I highly recommend. If you've never done it before, it at least will provide you with a knowledge of food. It really is beneficial for the long term, for the short term. It opens your eyes a lot, all right? But besides the point, you know, using sprays, cooking spray, okay? Cooking spray is going to be a game changer for you because imagine this. Let's say you're eating at home, right? 3 meals a day. Compared to 3 meals a day when you were cooking in a pan using olive oil or butter, all right? Those same 3 meals, you switch to cooking spray, all right? Automatically, you are saving about 500 to 600 calories right there, just from oil alone. That's literally like, I compare that to drinking liquor calories. It goes in and out like air. Like, it is not beneficial. It is not gonna satiate you any more than if you didn't have it, all right? You don't even taste it, all right? And it's not worth it, all right? Honestly, I do not use olive oil in my pan because I cook all my meals pretty much mostly. I'm blessed to cook all my meals, you know, throughout the day, majority of the week and all that stuff. But the thing is that if I was to be using oil, like, you know, I could be putting my calories to something else that I will enjoy far more, okay? So that's my whole idea behind it. Don't use butter, don't use oil in your cooking, you know. When you're cooking, don't pour it in the pan, don't do none of that. Don't put on your salad. They have lower calorie dressings, low fat ranch, low fat this, low fat balsamic, whatever, vinaigrette, whatever, for that specific scenario. But for the cooking scenario, use cooking spray. per second, okay? And don't get confused now. It's not 0 calories, okay? On the bottle of cooking spray, whatever it might be, olive oil, coconut oil, butter spray, I don't care. Cooking spray is gonna say 0 calories. But the fact is that every second that you spray that is 9 calories, okay? Is 1 gram of fat. 1 gram of fat is equal to 9 calories. 1 gram of protein is equal to 4 calories, and 1 gram of carbs is equal to 4 calories also, all right? So every second that you spray a cooking spray canister on your pan, it is 9 calories, 1 gram of fat. So pretty typical what I do if I'm dieting, being real, you know, meticulous on dialing in on my nutrition and all that. If I do look 3 seconds, 27 calories, but I'm accounted for it. 9 times 3 right there, okay? On the pan right there, okay? Real fast, real efficient. Don't use the full-on stuff if you're dieting and if that's your goal. All right, that was number 1 on the list, all right? But guess what I got for y'all? I got a bonus, all right? This is not a food, but if you are struggling with, let's say you're dieting, okay? You're tracking your foods, you're hitting your targets, all that stuff, yada, yada. All right, the fact is, and I know this from personal experience, okay? Making your meals your own, on your own, at your house, under your own control, within all the rules and boundaries that you might have, you can add this, add that. You're in full control of the situation, all right? Compared to eating out too regularly while dieting, all right? Yes, you can track the nutrition while you're in a restaurant, when you're in a fast food, when you're in a diner, when you're at this place, that place, whatever, okay? There is an option that you can, you know, if you try, that you can track something, okay, to be accountable for something. But it's an estimate, it's a guess, okay? It's a guesstimate. The thing is that no matter what, you're never gonna know how much of this, how much of that the cook or the waitress or whatever it might be slathers on, whether it be a sandwich. Let's say you track a tablespoon of mayo. You don't know how much that cook or that person preparing your food slapped on that butter knife. You don't know. It is a guesstimate, all right? So what I'm trying to say right here is, if you are eating out too regularly, but still tracking it within your calorie budget, thinking that you're in a calorie deficit, but yet you're stalled. You're seeing, you know, you're not seeing what you want to see at the rate that you want to see it. You are possibly falling victim to guesstimating too much, okay? Precise is going to outbeat guessing, all right? 100%, without a question, all right? So that's my little extra bonus for y'all, okay? Eating and cooking meals of your own is going to be very beneficial. At least 80%, all right? Me personally, I like to go out to eat once or twice a week, all right? While I'm dieting, while I'm bulking, while I'm maintaining. But I don't do it all the time, all right? Live your life. End of the day, live your life, all right? I hope y'all like the video. I hope y'all take something away from this, okay? And, you know, as I said earlier, my Instagram, I'm always dropping content on there on the daily, whether it be me in the gym, hitting some fitness stuff, you know, some lifts, hitting the weights, or I'm throwing up some information about my particular meal, what I made today, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you know, how I'm feeling, whatever, okay? All right? So I'm glad y'all tuned in, man. I appreciate y'all with everything, and y'all really showing me some love with this. And this is again, it's something I always wanted to do. And if I could help y'all in any way, shape, or form, I'm gonna keep doing it, all right? All right, so give my Instagram a follow. I got a link down below with my Snapchat, my Instagram, even my music playlist, all right? So y'all check that out, and y'all stay relentless.